One of the most commonly asked questions to me is, what happens when an animal tells you one thing and the human says another? Hi, my name is Akshaya. I'm a nature and animal telepathic communicator, which means I can speak to plants, animals and other species telepathically. In this video, I'm going to share with you what happens when an animal shares one thing with you while the human tells you another, and how we can clarify this contradiction. First of all, we need to understand that animal communication is a two-way process between the communicator and the animal. Therefore, as communicators, we become the voice of the animal. Whatever the animal shares with us is of their own free will as well as their perception. And we need to understand that the perception of the animals can be vastly different from that of the humans. So for example, what the animal may feel about themselves may be a little different from what the human has been viewing of them. For example, my 13-year-old dog, who is an old dog, may think of him as playful because whenever required, he can expend his energy to be playful. However, most time of the day, he will just lie down and he will relax. In my eyes as the human, I may find him lazy or just being lethargic, but in his eyes, he is still playful, and I cannot deny that. So the first thing we need to understand is how different the perception of the animals is from the perception of the humans. The second thing we need to understand is to gain clarity from the animal themselves. So whenever you find a contradiction between what the animal is sharing and what the human is verifying for you, do go back to the animal and ask the animal where this contradiction is coming from. In this way, you will understand what the perception of the animal is, what the animal has actually shared, and how the human has understood it. It also will really help you to get better at your communications, because next time on you will ensure that you ask more appropriate questions to filter away such contradictions or such differences in the communication. So always go back to the animal and ask the animal what they mean if the human is unable to verify whatever they have shared with you, and do not assume that you're wrong. Ensure you take the clarification from the animal themselves. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and found it helpful.